Tonight is, as you witnessed, it is a celebration of the diverse culture of the Philippines. It's also an educational opportunity to really talk more about the history of the Philippines. Even for myself, being born in Quezon City, having emigrated here to Los Angeles, I learned a lot from tonight's performance about the Mindanao region of the Philippines. And that's really important because even as a native-born Filipino, there's so much about my own history and my own heritage that I'm still continuing to learn. And tonight is a perfect example about why these types of programming is really important for Filipino visitors, tourists, and especially if you're based here in the U.S.
So ladies and gentlemen, pangalan niya agong. You'll witness the woman dancing on top of the agong. Agong is a sacred instrument, usually not allowed to cross it. But in this case, the woman is allowed to dance on it because of the value they put on the woman for dancing pangalan.
Well, tonight we're very fortunate to have a special dance group from the Philippines to come here and entertain our guests and provide an insight into the different cultures that we support here in our airport and where different destinations that our passengers are flying to.
Why is it important for you guys to do this for the Filipino passengers?
We like to support all of our airlines, but in this case specifically we want to support Philippine Airlines in their new operations here in this brand new beautiful facility, the West Gates at Tom Bradley International Terminal. And this is one part of an overall series that we're doing to introduce people to the different cultures of the different locations that we fly to here.
Have you been to the Philippines?
I haven't, unfortunately. I've been all over Asia. I haven't been able to make it to the Philippines yet, but it's on my list.
I'm going to have to ask some of the passengers in the beginning. I know that when this terminal opened, people were not as open to the idea of having to walk a long walk and all that stuff. Why were decisions made the way they were?
We have a large operation here, and we have to figure out what is the optimal way to allocate different airlines to different gates in order to optimize the operations at a specific time. And so it was basically just how things fit in at this particular time that these flights are taking off, that we have to position airlines in certain gates. And some people have to be at the gates here, some people at the gates in Bradley. But we believe that this is such a wonderful facility. It's a state-of-the-art facility. It's the best facility we have here at this airport. Everything here is brand new. We have lots of room. We have power in all the seats. We have the best Wi-Fi. And it's really the best terminal in the airport.
Moving forward, what more can the Filipino passengers expect from LAWA?
So we will continue to work very closely with Philippine Airlines and make sure that we're helping to make them as successful as possible and make their passengers as comfortable as possible and allow them to have a very safe, very efficient, and very pleasurable journey when they fly to the Philippines from here.
LAX is really a hub for meeting those culture enrichment. And this time of the year for Filipino American History Month is a time to open up that appreciation of the different cultural events that we have, the different culture participation that our public deserve, and the arts. Arts is one way of communicating. It's a very useful vehicle, very effective vehicle to communicate our history and the lives of our, elders, right? And really just that appreciation of what a Filipino American is here in our country.
We're definitely appreciating the presence of dignitaries and media as well as the passersby from the general, the travelers. It's fantastic because they'll come out and take pictures, they'll take videos. So we know somewhere around the world, someone's seeing and watching Filipino culture here in America. We've been in America for so long, and we are part of the American narrative, the history of America, and we have to take up space. We have to occupy space in all parts of this nation, and why not LAX?